Hey guys, we are moving forward. We're going beyond the beginner missions because I think the beginner missions are a little bit easy for you guys. So we're going to move on to the intermediate missions, and we're going to kick off with the simplest of the intermediate missions, I think, which is to earn a total revenue of 2.5 million within 12 years. Now this is going to be a bit more challenging. I mean, this is like 2.5 times the amount that we had to make in the first one. But I think it should still be fairly straightforward. Should we do it? Let's do it. Okay, so here's our new factory. Right, let's check out our ingredients. What have we got available? Because it has to be said that there is a big element of luck about what ingredients you get at the start of each mission. So now, hit the pause button. First thing you do, hit the pause button because the clock is ticking. Right, let's take a look. Well, we've got this diabetes treatment, which is pretty good, and we've got this painkiller, which is also pretty good. We need to drop this down by 2 and we get a good cure, and the same with this one. Drop this one down by 2. Right, so our production lines are going to be the same for both of these drugs. Excellent. Okay, we are going to introduce a few new concepts in this particular mission, the first of which is loans. So let's bring up loans. Now you'll see that you'll get a range of 3 different loans, and they're potentially at different interest rates, and these interest rates do vary a hell of a lot. I mean, I've had loans up to like 30% interest, which can make a huge difference. And also the amounts vary tremendously, from as little as, you know, maybe 15,000-20,000 up to like 500,000. And we've got 3 which are all pretty close together. And also the repayment terms can be different. It can be 2 years, it can be 3 years. So right, what we're going to do, we're going to get some more cash so that we can do more right at the beginning. And you know what? Since this is only 17%, I'm going to take the bigger one of these 3. So I'm going to take this big loan to get us going. So we're going to really jump straight in. Now, because we've got more cash, it means that we can buy more factory space, we can put more production lines in right at the beginning. It also means that we can do more research and more exploration right at the beginning. So it's a really good idea to get a jump on the game. So let's, you know what, so these are both exactly the same. What we're going to do, I'm going to hire an explorer straight away. And I'm getting working on this. Now, like, depending on how fast you really want to go at this, you could hire another 2 and get him working on the moon fern. But I'm gonna wait. Now, this has got a catalyst in it. This doesn't. Okay, this is psychological medication. Ooh, cool. We can treat the psychos. Excellent. Love it. Right, let's let's go and take a look at research, because we are going to want a lot of research like straight away. So I'm going to want ionizers and agglomerators like straight away. So I'm going to hire 2 scientists and I'm going to get them working on those 2. Boom, boom, straight away. I also want basic auxiliary, because I'm probably going to need multi-mixers and shakers at some point. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. So we need 2 scientists for that. So I'm going to hire a couple of scientists and get them working on that. Boom. I also want alternative delivery, because creamer is a really useful thing to have. So I'm going to hire 2 more guys and get them working on alternative delivery. Right, that's my starting point. Oh yeah. So we've got research done, we've got our exploration done. Let's take a look at our cures. Now, what can we upgrade? Now, this one, the painkiller, we can upgrade this at a concentration of between 7 and 10 with an evaporator. Now, we can't do this one because we need an ionizer, and we haven't got that yet. But this one we could actually upgrade. So let's take a look at this painkiller and see what our concentration is. So let's have a look. Ingredients. So the painkiller. This is the painkiller. 7 to 10. Ah, so in actual fact, we'd only need to drop this by 3, and then we could potentially upgrade this. So I like that idea. Right, okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go and set up some production lines. Okay, so here's our little factory. And obviously we've still got 200,000 to spend, so we can set up like potentially quite a few production lines. So what we're going to do, I think, is buy up a bunch of space. Now how are we going to do this? I think we'll buy this, and we'll buy this one. Oh, come on, buy. And probably buy this one over here. Right, okay. Let's get some production lines set up. Now, all of our production lines require, for the level 1s, require just taking it down by 2. So that's a couple of dissolvers. So pretty straightforward stuff. And in fact, I'm just kind of thinking about whether it's more efficient to do this somewhere else. But you know what? No, we'll do it. So yeah, kind of better off on this side with these things. Okay, you know what? We'll do this pretty simply. So we'll do that, and then that'll be good enough. A couple of pill printers. Spin this around. Boom, boom. Actually, no. That one needs to be there. There we go. That's more like it. So, product comes in. Where am I going to route it out? That's the question. Actually, yeah, I can still do it. It's kind of a bit messy, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't like at this stage. It kind of doesn't matter. So we route that in there, then that one's there, and then this one we're going to take like round here, and then to the output port. Boom, like that. Cool. Right. Now, could I have done this a bit better and maybe scrunched it into the corner a bit? Yeah, I could, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right. So what about setting some more of these up? Okay. So we want a couple of dissolvers, and let's turn it around that way. So I'm trying to kind of leave a bunch of space over here for this. So boom, boom, and then we'd want a couple of pill printers for this. So spin that round and boom, boom. That'll do, right? So bring it in there, into the next one. Comes out of there, goes into here, and into here, and then that goes out the door. That one hooks up to that. Right, so we've got a couple of production lines hooked up there, and we can just keep doing this. My only question is it going to be worth upgrading to the second level cure for this one? And the only way to find out, right, is to actually try it. Right, so we're just gonna have to see. So we're gonna upgrade one of these. So this is the painkiller, isn't it? So we need to decrease the strength by 3. Okay, so this means we need 3 of these. What the hell are they? Dissolvers. I always forget. So I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it on this one. So 1, 2, 3 dissolvers, and then we're just going to have to see like what this upgraded drug is like. So we need to run it through 3 of these and then run it through an evaporator. Go back to cures. Yeah, so it's get it to the required concentration and then run it through an evaporator. So let's go back to production, and we'll take an evaporator, boom, and we'll pop that there, and we'll see what it produces. So boom, boom, there we go. Okay, so we've put in 2 production lines, but I want to see like how good or bad this is. So now I could put in like a lot more production lines at this point, but I'm going to wait and see what this is. So let's crank this up. Oh, no, let's not crank this up. Let's actually import the drugs is a good plan. Bonehead. Right, so we'll do this one as a wilted bipoxy extract. And then we'll do this one over here. Bringing it in here. We'll do this one as a raw Fortis quartz. right? Now this one, this is the one where we're trying to upgrade it. So this is the painkiller one, which is this one, the Raw Fortis. So we're doing 2 regular and 1 upgraded. Right, now let's crank this up. So here comes the stuff. It's going into the first machine, getting reduced in concentration and getting reduced again and getting reduced again. There we go. So it's now at the level 10. And let's pause this. Right, now we've got an eases migraine. Oh, and you know what? This is a very good one. We can just drop this down by 2 and we've got a very, very good drug. Alrighty. That is like seriously, seriously good news. Alright, cool. Now we've got a drug here that needs to be named. And this is our regular painkiller. This is Skye Ache Relief. Let's name that. And how much is that selling for? Let's go and check. Oh, it hasn't actually sold any yet. Let's go back to production. Let's now this needs to be, what did I say, reduced by 2. So we need another couple of dissolvers on here. So dissolver and a dissolver. That goes into there, and that into there, and then all we need to do is bang a couple of pill printers down here. So, you know what? I'm going to put the pill printers like that, and I'm just looking to see, like, if I can kind of maybe sort of shuffle this down a little bit, because this could go there, and this one. This one, double click to move. That one could go there. So I'm just wondering if I could turn this one around in any kind of sensible way, but I actually don't. I mean, I could. I don't think it's worth doing at this point. So we'll take this, hook it up to this, and then this to this one, this to the pill printer, T-junction, hook it up to that one. That one goes out the door, and hook that one. Right, cool. So we've got this one going, we've got that one going. This one has got this enormously long conveyor belt going around to here. You know, I really should have put the pill printers over here. It would have made like so much more sense. In fact, it would have made sense. Like the complete layout of this is just horrendous. Now this is an upgrade. This is Raw Fortis as well. I'm just wondering if I should change this one to an upgraded version, but I don't know. I kind of don't know. I must admit I'm kind of in 2 minds. Yeah. No, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it. It's not causing any great problems. Okay, so we've got this. We want to set up at least probably 2 more of these. So what do I need? It's 3 and then 1 and then 2. Okay, so dissolvers. We're gonna need, I think, to buy this space here. Yeah. Okay. So, what did I say? 3, 1, and 2. Okay. So, how about if we do one in this kind of corner-ish? So it goes into 3 of those, and then goes into an evaporator, which would be there. And then we want 2 more, don't we, of the dissolvers, which we can plop. Now, I can't put them that way. That's kind of a little bit frustrating. But I could put like that one there, and then that one there. Now, and then take a couple of pill makers. I think I've got it. So we put a pill printer there and a pill printer there. And again, like, I don't know, maybe I could have come up with a better route, but it'll work. So I'm happy to live with it at this point. So we hook that up to that. That goes into there. That goes into that one, and then that one. Then this one is going to go round here into this pill printer, across to there, and then that to that, and that out the door. Boom. Cool. And this is going to be the raw Fortis thing again. Where is it? Raw Fortis quartz. Cool. So that's raw Fortis quartz. This one, have I set this one up? Yes, that one's set up, that one's set up, and that one's set up. Alrighty, so we want to set up at least one more of these. Because we need to. Because look, we're losing like 700 a day at the moment. And that is not good. So I'm thinking... What's the best way to do this? I'm thinking we set up another production line. So 1, 2, 3. Then another evaporator, which would go... I'm thinking... there, right? And then we take 2 more dissolvers, which we put probably like against this wall. Yeah. We got it. And a couple of pill printers, which we can put like there and there. Right, let's see if we can actually hook this up now. So it's going to come in here, go into the first one of these, into the second, into the third, out of here, and into the evaporator, and then into fourth one of these, and then into the fifth. Then that comes out, goes into this pill printer, T-junction, into the second one. That goes straight out the door. That's a T-junction. There we go. Right. Alrighty. So I think what we'll do is we'll mark these drugs so that we know which one's which. So I think the level 1 drugs will keep us green. The level 2 drugs will mark as blue. Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah, why not? So this is a level 2. So this is, all of this is going to be blue. Here we go, boom, boom, boom. And it just kind of allows us to keep a track of like which drugs are on which production lines. Yeah, I think it's a good thing, don't you? I think it's a good thing. So that and that and that. So we got those 2, and this one's the same thing as well, isn't it? Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Right, so hook that and that and paint all of this. Make it nice. Oh yeah. We're going to kick the crap out of this mission, guys. So that's a regular one. That's a regular one. And then these are 3 upgraded 2s. Now, you know what? I think at this point, I'm seriously tempted to put in one more of these because it's going to bring us into like so much cash. But I'm also tempted to just kind of run it. You know what? I'm going to kind of run it and see like where we get to profits wise. Because we're losing at the moment, what, 800, 900? But as soon as we start shipping out these drugs, especially these level 2s, we should be in pretty darned good shape. So here we go. This is called Skye Migraine Ease. Not a very particularly inspiring name. And Diabetomate. That's the diabetes drug. And then we got... oh, that one's already been shipped. That's been shipped. Right, let's pause this for a second. Right, and let's go and have a look at the company and see. Right, so easing migraine is giving us, selling for 250. It's giving us 140 profit. That's pretty darn good. That's pretty darn good indeed. These 2 are okay. You know, 50 a piece is a profit. I'm selling for around 125. Not bad at all. Right, you know what? Let's let this carry on and see where we end up profits wise. Because I want to get into like at least a profitable situation. I don't want to be running at a loss particularly. Okay, so we're at 116. We need another one of these production lines in order to be into a profit situation. So let's put in another one. So what do I want? I want basic. I want dissolvers. So we want to put in 3 of these babies, which we can put like 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to have another evaporator, which will spin around and put like now I wonder, I'm just wondering about like if I can like jam them in a bit, but I'm kind of thinking probably not. And I can put that like there. I mean, I could put it further back in actual fact. Actually, shall I do that? Shall I move it kind of back here? Yeah, okay, let's do it. And then we want a couple of dissolvers. So we'd want these like, well, we could put them like there and there. Yeah, no reason why not. And then, what the hell else can we do? We want just a couple of pill printers, and we're done. So, take a couple of pill printers, spin this baby around, and we'll put them, I guess, yeah, like over there. Cool. Which I think works. You know, if I'd moved these up one, which I like potentially could still do. You know what? I'm going to do that because I can use this port here rather than using this port here. Yeah. I'm going to do that. Oh yeah. Like if I can get extra production lines in, I will. So we can take a belt from here round to this one, and then hook that to there, hook that to there. Then this one goes into this one. Oh yeah. Then this into this. Oh, come on. And then this to this one, and then finally we hook up to the pill printers. Bit of a T-junction. That, and then that can go to there. Boom. Cool. Actually, that's not bad. That is not bad. And then we can paint this because this is going to be another level 2 drugs. Another level 2 drug, not drugs. Bonehead. I'm having a lot of bonehead moments recently. I think I don't know. Must be a full moon or something. Right. So we need to import the correct drug, which is the raw Fortis quartz. Let's import that. So once we start producing that should be another how much profit? Let's have a look at our. Actually, let's go to the company. It's easier to see. So that's going to be another 150. Now that puts us into a profit situation. That's very, very good. Right, let's go and look at our cures. Now, what about upgrading to an anti-seizure med? Well, to get up to an anti-seizure med, we need an agglomerator, so we can't do that yet. So in that case, let's go back here and we'll see, like, can we squeeze in another one of these production lines, like around here? If we could, it would be kind of nice, you know. And I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, well, you know what? You could take this, right, and you could put it there, right? And then you could get rid of those. You could put that belt there, right, and just hopefully. Oh dear, oh dear. I still can't figure out how to delete T-junctions easily. And then this needs to go into there, right? And then we've like crammed that in down there, so we've saved a bit of extra space, which is no bad thing. So let's paint this belt blue so that we know what we're doing. Cool. Right. So let's see if we can get one or more of these production lines in. So we're going to take now. How are we going to do this? Okay, I think we're going to do it. How are we going to do this?